always ask, what do you like about traveling, or what do you like to do on your travels? And honestly, I just like seeing new things and experiencing things outside my usual routine. I'm not a foodie, so chasing after food isn't a huge thing for me, but I like learning about different cultures and just seeing new things. And also traveling is a form of vacation, so I also like to spend time relaxing. Here are some of the things I saw and experienced on my recent trip to Mexico City. For the Mexico City trip, I'm exploring Mexico City with my friend Kelson for 5 days and then spending a couple days on my own in Puebla. The first night our flight arrived pretty late, so we went to go eat some tacos since we are in Mexico, and found this place called Orinoco. She said these are spicy and these are not spicy. Spicy. ¿Cómo está?
Bien.
And afterwards we walked around Parque Mexico, and it was really nice being able to enjoy some warm weather even in November. Day 2 started with breakfast at a local cafe, but on the way there we saw an ice cream store that looked a lot like the house from Encanto. At the cafe we had some fun playing around with photography and vlogging, and the employees there were super friendly. We had to start the day fairly early because we had tickets to visit Casa Azul, which is the home of the artists Frida, Kahlo, and Diego Rivera, that's been since turned into a museum. Afterwards, we walked through the huge nearby market. I got a horchata, and then at the park there was some sort of performance going on, and that was pretty entertaining. Kelson got us reservations to Handshake Speakeasy, which is like rated the #1 bar in the world or something crazy, and so we headed over in the evening, and finding the entrance was kind of difficult, and the whole lead up to it felt like being in the waiting room for a Disney ride, but the drinks were so good, and the panna cotta at the end was really good too, and also the bartenders were very cool at bartending. Day 3 kicked off with a brunch at Cafe the Tacuba, which previously used to be a nunnery, but now is converted into a cafe. It kind of reminded me of Cafe du Monde, but Mexico City style. Pozole. I've never had this come out with pozole before. You like what?
I like the mole.
The mole? Because it's sweet. Yeah, I like sweet mole too.
Also like the flavor of the pie.
Cafe de Tacuba is located in the historic center of Mexico City, so the rest of the day we spent exploring this area. So many old historical. Oh wait, Kelsey, I think is that not the entrance? I got it. I'm so curious what that sound is. Some sort of bird?
I think they're playing a soundtrack.
Oh, it's a soundtrack? Why are they playing bird sound? We saw some sort of cleansing ceremony and went into the church, although I don't have any footage of that. Okay, let's do this in front of the church. Near the church, there is the ruins of Templo Mayor, which is the main temple of the Mexica people. Although now there's not much left because a lot of the materials were taken away to reconstruct New Spain by Cortez. But also this temple is kind of crazy because it was basically expanded 7 times, signifying each time a new ruler came to power and wanted to make the temple bigger. You can see it here. I think this is one layer, and then they built another one. Day 4 started really early because we had to get to the tourist agency office before sunrise, and it was so cold, but thankfully they had a room with space heaters and coffee we could wait at while they worked on filling up the hot air balloon. Today on the hot air balloons, we're going to go fly over the Pyramid of the Sun and the Pyramid of the Moon. And this is my first time on a hot air balloon, so it was a really novel and special experience. Part of the tour included a breakfast of chilaquiles and a traditional Mexican coffee with cinnamon and cane sugar, and it was in a cave. And surprisingly, the cave was pretty warm. How hungry are you now?
6.
똥카페.
Wasn't as sweet as I was expecting.
What did you say?
Wasn't as sweet as I was thinking.
Oh my god. I think it's sweet. Hey, no photos. Afterwards, we got to go visit the actual pyramids, but by this time of the day, the sun was getting super hot, so it was a bit of a struggle, but I picked up a new souvenir.
Hey, your sister wants you to see the first one.
I lost him.
Where's Cody?
Wait, that's not him. For dinner, Kelson had made reservations at Azul Condesa, and I got to have some really yummy mole. Guacamole with chicharron. Are the tortillas hot? Whoa, they have designs on them. What is it?
It's a hummingbird.
Oh, cool. She gave us more tortillas because we weren't eating ours. You also get mole. 잘 먹겠습니다. What did you order again?
Like fritters, but duck stuff.
This is a baby chicken. So it's basically a chicken. Since this trip is technically also a vacation, I spent a lot of Tuesday just sleeping in, and then going to the gym. And then I revisited this park that we briefly walked around in on Friday. And then I went to go see Wicked 2 in theaters, after which I met up with Kelson for some of the biggest tacos I'd ever seen. We're checking out of our hotel today, and Kelson is going back home, but I'm going to Puebla for a couple days of solo tripping and then heading back to Seattle. Originally, I was going to go to this town called Cholula as a short day trip from Puebla. I feel like I don't really have a lot of time in Puebla anyways, and I want to spend more time in the city, so I don't think I'll go to Cholula. Day 6 and 7 were the last 2 days on the trip, and they were my solo days in Puebla, and it had a pretty different vibe from Mexico City. Mexico City is actually very huge, but Puebla is pretty small and has a lot of Spanish colonial architecture influences. And it also sounded like there had been some intentional efforts to make some of the buildings more colorful. To wrap up, here are some travel tips for Mexico City. Most people didn't speak English, so knowing a bit of Spanish or using Google Translate went a long way. And we only really needed cash for tipping our tour guides. Also, Uber works great.